Reality check setting. Realistic goals is crucial for personal and professional growth. While dreaming big is important, setting achievable and realistic goals helps to maintain motivation and track progress effectively. Start by breaking down larger objectives into smaller, manageable tasks. This approach not only makes the goals seem less daunting, but also provides a clear roadmap to success. It's also essential to be specific about what you want to achieve. Instead of setting a vague goal like get fit, define it more clearly, such as exercise for 30 minutes 3 times a week. This specificity helps to create actionable steps and measurable outcomes. Additionally, setting a timeline for your goals can provide the urgency needed to stay focused. However, be flexible enough to adjust deadlines if unforeseen circumstances arise. Remember, the journey to achieving your goals is just as important as the end result. Regularly review and reassess your goals. Life is dynamic and priorities may shift. By periodically evaluating your objectives, you can ensure they remain aligned with your current aspirations and circumstances. Understand your current situation. For example, if you want to run a marathon, assess your current fitness level. Are you already running regularly, or are you starting from scratch? Reflect on your current skills, resources, and limitations. Identify where you stand in relation to your desired goal. Conduct a self-assessment to identify your strengths and areas for improvement. Seek feedback from others, such as mentors or peers, to get a clearer picture of your starting point. Define clear and specific goals. For example, instead of saying, "I want to get fit," specify, "I want to lose 10 pounds in 3 months by exercising 4 times a week." Set clear, specific, and measurable goals. Ensure your goals are well defined so that you can track your progress. Ensure your goals are achievable. For example, if you're currently working 60 hours a week, setting a goal to learn a new language in 3 months may not be realistic. Instead, aim to learn the basics within 6 months. Evaluate the feasibility of your goals, considering your current commitments and resources. Set goals that challenge you but are still within your reach. Research what is realistically achievable by looking at benchmarks or examples from others who have similar goals. Adjust the timeline or scope of your goals if needed to match your available time and energy. Align goals with your values and priorities. For example, if spending time with family is a top priority, a goal that requires excessive overtime at work may not be aligned with your values. Reflect on your core values and ensure your goals are in harmony with them. Consider the impact of your goals on other areas of your life. Write down your values and priorities and check if your goals support them. Consider the long-term impact of your goals on your overall well-being and happiness. Develop an action plan. For example, if your goal is to save money, create a budget that details how much you will save each month and identify areas where you can cut costs. Break your goal into actionable steps. Create a timeline with milestones to track your progress. Use tools like calendars, to-do lists, or apps to organize and monitor your progress. Google has excellent tools for free. For example, Google Calendar. Plan for potential obstacles and have strategies in place to overcome them. Monitor progress and adjust as needed. For instance, if your goal was to read 12 books in a year but you're falling behind, reassess your schedule and see if you need to adjust your goal to 8 books. Regularly review your progress towards your goals. Be flexible and willing to adjust your goals or action plans as necessary. Set regular check-ins, whether weekly or monthly, to assess your progress. Reflect on what's working and what's not, and make adjustments to stay on track. Setting realistic goals involves a balance between ambition and feasibility. By understanding your current situation, defining specific and achievable goals, aligning them with your values, creating a solid action plan, and monitoring your progress, you can set yourself up for success in both personal and professional growth. Remember that goal setting is a dynamic process, and it's important to be flexible and adaptable as you move forward. The 80-20 rule, also known as the Pareto principle, when applied to goal setting, suggests that roughly 80% of your results come from 20% of your efforts. In goal setting, this principle encourages you to identify the most impactful 20% of your activities that lead to 80% of your desired outcomes. Focus your time and energy on these high-impact activities. Prioritize goals that align with the vital 20%. For example, if you have 10 goals, the 2 most important ones might contribute to 80% of your overall success. In a business, 20% of your products might generate 80% of your revenue. The benefits of using the 80-20 rule in goal setting include improved efficiency, better time management, increased productivity, and a clearer focus on what truly matters. To use it, list your goals, analyze which ones have the most significant impact, prioritize those high-impact goals, and allocate more resources to them. Starting out might seem daunting, but it's crucial to focus on your goals and conserve energy and resources. Start small and consistently to avoid feeling overwhelmed. Remember the saying, eliminate the small to make room for the great. Many people are burdened by unnecessary tasks that drain their energy. As the wise proverb says, start empty to be filled.